becoming your best self doesn't have to feel overwhelming, exhausting, or impossible.
I'm your host, Josie Santee, and this is the Everygirl podcast. Welcome back to our Hot Girl Summer series, Everygirls. Today's episode is going to be a little different, but I hope this might become one of your favorite episodes because this is less of a listen passively while you're folding laundry kind of episode, although you can definitely use it as that if that's what you want, like why not? But it's more of an actual reset that you and I are going to do together. So many of us say that we want to feel amazing and have the best summer ever, but then we accidentally spend summer exactly the way that we spend every other season. We are working, we're doom scrolling, we're waiting to feel more motivated, waiting for life to calm down, waiting for someone to text us back, waiting until we lose 5 pounds. And then suddenly it's September and we're wondering where the summer went. So today I want to do something that actually helps us interrupt that pattern. This is your Hot Girl Summer Life Audit. Think of this as part journaling exercise, part life reset, part guided visualization, part mini therapy session, if you will. So you can totally listen to this if you're on your commute right now and you can just think through these answers, or you can grab a journal, something to write with. If you want to pause this, come back to it later. However you want to do this, you can absolutely, open the notes app on your phone and take notes if you're on a walk. However this serves you, this is meant for whatever works for you. There is no time or place to do this exercise. Think of this as just like 15 minutes where instead of taking in new content, you're actually using that time that you usually listen to other podcasts to reflect on your own life, to ensure that your summer feels as amazing as you want it to. And it's not about judging yourself. If parts of your life don't feel amazing right now, that is not a failure. That is just information. Okay. Awareness is how change starts. So take a deep breath. Just release the tension in your body, unclench your jaw, relax your shoulders, and let's get into your Hot Girl Summer Life Audit. First, I want you to imagine that it is the end of summer. Maybe it's Labor Day weekend. Maybe we're heading into September and you're looking back at the last few months. Ask yourself, what would make me think, wow, that was actually the best summer I've had in a long time, maybe ever? What would make you think it was the best summer of your life? Not the most productive summer, not the most impressive summer, not the summer that looked the coolest on Instagram. I mean the summer where you genuinely had the most amazing time. What happened in that version of summer? How did you feel day to day? Who were you spending time with? What did your body feel like? What did your mind feel like? Did you feel peaceful, confident, more playful, more spontaneous, more connected to yourself? What would make this summer feel meaningful to you? And maybe the bigger question, who is the version of you who has that kind of summer? Now let's get honest about where things currently stand. I want you to rate a few areas of your life from 1 to 10, with 1 being This area feels really, really, really bad to 10 being, I genuinely feel amazing in this area. Don't overthink it. Just go with your first answer, whatever first comes to mind. So, first, your energy. How energized have you been feeling? Physically, emotionally, mentally? Do you feel alive in your day to day, or are you mostly just dragging yourself through your routine? Give that a number 1 through 10. Next, confidence. Not based on what other people think, but how you feel in your own skin. How connected do you feel to your own confidence, your own worth, your own sense of self? Now, fun. This one is really important. How much fun are you actually having? Not watching people have fun online, not how busy is your social calendar, not consuming entertainment. I mean, actual joy, laughter, spontaneity, playfulness, silliness. 1 through 10, how much fun are you having in your life? Next, look at your friendships and social life. Do your relationships feel energizing? Do you feel connected, supported, seen? Or have you been feeling disconnected or isolated? Next category, your career or your purpose. Do you feel inspired? Do you feel motivated? Do you feel like you have momentum? Or do you feel stuck, unclear, or checked out? Next category, mental peace. How peaceful does your mind feel lately? Are you constantly overthinking, feeling anxious, stressed, or do you feel grounded? And finally, adventure. How much life are you actually living? When was the last time you did something spontaneous, tried something new, went somewhere unfamiliar, said yes to something unexpected? Now, I want you to look at the areas that scored the lowest. And I want you to ask yourself honestly, where am I settling? What have I normalized that doesn't feel good? What feels lifeless? What am I tolerating that this future version of me wouldn't tolerate? It's not about identifying everything that's wrong and spiraling about it. This is about clarity. So I want you to think about that version of yourself from earlier, the version of you who has the kind of summer that you want. She feels confident, she's energized, playful, present, joyful, magnetic, connected to herself. Ask yourself, what does she stop tolerating? Maybe she stops tolerating negative self talk. Maybe she stops tolerating flaky people, situations that drain her, staying inside all day, canceling on herself, doom scrolling until midnight. What is she no longer available for? And then ask, what does she prioritize? Does she prioritize movement or fun? Maybe she prioritizes rest, sunlight, friendship, creativity, better boundaries, peace. What actually matters to her? Then think about what an average Tuesday looks like for her, because honestly, that tells us way more than some fantasy vacation version of life. How does she start her morning? How does she talk to herself? What does she wear? How does she spend her evenings? How does she handle stress? How does she make everyday life better? And maybe my favorite question, what tiny thing would make your life feel more cinematic this summer? Would it be making a walking playlist that makes you feel like the main character in a rom-com? Would it be wearing perfume every day? Would it be going to a coffee shop with a book on Saturdays? Would it be just looking at the sunset more, saying yes to plans more often, flirting, fresh flowers every week, actually getting in the water and swimming, wearing the outfit that you typically save for somewhere special? Because your best self usually is not built through some dramatic life overhaul. She is built through small, repeated choices. Now, I want you to choose 3 rules for the rest of your summer. Not a giant, overwhelming list of goals that you will forget in 3 days, just 3 simple rules that would genuinely shift how the season feels. Maybe your rule is I go outside every morning. Maybe it's I stop checking Instagram before 9 a.m. Maybe it's I say yes to plans unless I genuinely need rest. Maybe it's I stop speaking badly about myself. I prioritize fun every single week. I romanticize boring weekdays. I move my body because I love it, not because I'm punishing it. Whatever feels true for you, choose 3 and write them down. These are your Hot Girl Summer rules. Before we end, I want you to close your eyes one more time and just picture yourself at the end of summer looking back. Picture that future version of you feeling proud of the choices that you made, not because everything became perfect and not because your life suddenly looked wildly different overnight, but because you showed up for yourself. Because you stopped waiting. Because you chose to actually live your life while it was happening. I hope you enjoyed this exercise. If you did, please comment your Hot Girl Summer rules or let me know in the Apple reviews because I am fully invested. And I actually have a bonus episode coming out tomorrow for a little Bachelorette recap. So I will see you then. I love you for joining me today, Everygirls. Make sure to click follow on your favorite listening platform. We have new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday. And if you've been enjoying the show, leave us a review and a 5-star rating and share an episode you love with a friend. Follow us along at the Everygirl Podcast. I'm so happy you're here, and I'll see you in the next episode.